All right, first off, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the elders, GMS, and shout out to the hopeful elect, the brothers out there on the highways and byways pushing this truth and righteousness and sincerity. And I'm going to jump right into it. This is Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. And the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, throughout the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Okay, so these men are the hopeful elect, or the elect who are tired of seeing wickedness in the earth. Okay, who are tired of seeing abominations in the earth. Okay, so Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, is telling the angel he wants these men to be exempt, okay, from judgment, or the said perils that are coming upon the earth, okay? And to the others he said, in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. So he's saying, don't save the rest, smite, kill, destroy, all right? Let not your eye spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women. Okay, you see that? The Lord is cold. The Lord don't play, man. That's why it's better to fear the Lord, man, and obey his law, statutes, and commandments, so that you can be exempt from his judgments when they go forth, man. The Lord is cold. He says, slay utterly old, young, maids, little children, and women, but come not near any man upon who is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. You see that? He said, start at my sanctuary. Start at the house of Israel. So Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, we're living in a time of judgment, and he's getting a clean house. And see, this prophecy is going to bring forth a life to Isaiah 4:1. Okay? Let me see if I get that real quick. Where it says that 7 women shall take hold of 1 man. Okay, why? Because these men are going to be exempt from the judgment, from Yahweh's judgment. Okay, and they're going to be a guide and protection during this time. Okay, it says, this is Isaiah chapter 4 and verse 1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of 1 man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name, to take away our reproach. In that day shall the branch of the Lord be beautiful. See, I'm going to stop there. There's only 2 ways that you can get a man's name or be called by a man, okay? Either you're his daughter or you're his wife, okay? So this is clearly stating that these women, okay, must become the wives of, okay, the men that are exempt, or the men that have the mark in their foreheads, that seal, okay? And that seal is the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. I'm going to get it right now. This is Revelations chapter 2, Salakia. Revelations chapter 14 and verse 1. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000 having his father's name written in their foreheads. So the mark or the seal is in their foreheads, okay? And it says, and I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers, harping with their harps. And they sung as it were a new song before the throne. That new song is this doctrine that's being preached throughout the earth by the elect, okay? This is something new, all right? And they sung as it were a new song before the throne and before the 4 beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. Okay, these are they which were not defiled with women, talking about different philosophies or doctrines, for they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto Yahweh and unto the Lamb. Okay, so it's all about the elect right now. It's all about the 144,000. Okay, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is about to use his left hand, okay, which is Esau Edom, to bring down great and heavy judgment. Okay, here it is. This man is orchestrating all kinds of events, okay, to take away the firearms. Okay, he's doing this to take away firearms because he's about to roll. He's about to roll on you jakes. He's about to roll on the people. Okay, he's going to do it through his sword. He's going to do it by a famine, by stopping these trucks from coming into these neighborhoods, bringing foods and goods and commodities. Okay, he's jacking up the gas prices. Okay, so high where it's going to cause inflation. Okay, you're going to enter into the store, a gallon of milk is going to be $15, $25. Okay, life is about to become very, very hard very shortly. Okay, and another plague that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is going to allow is the Egyptians are going to be set against the Egyptians. Okay, for lack of bread, you're going to have people breaking into each other's houses and homes. Okay, you're going to have neighbors plotting on one each other. Okay, plotting for money. Okay, plotting for things to survive off of. Okay, the Egyptians are going to be set against the Egyptians. Okay, and a lot of these Edomites are going to get down too. Okay, a lot of these different groups, these radical groups, they're gonna throw down. Okay, you think they want to give up their firearms? Okay, as Esau wants to slaughter the masses and take away their defenses. Okay, that's his main objective. All right, so he keeps pushing forth these new legislations and laws to strip the citizens bare. Okay, I don't want to say too many things because, you know, the way YouTube is going now, they striking down channels and taking down channels for every little thing. So you got to be careful and use wisdom what you say. Anyway, this is Isaiah 19 and verse 4. And the Egyptians will I give over, Salakia. This is 19 and 2. Isaiah 19 and 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Right? So you're going to have people coming from different cities. That's how bad it's going to be. Looking for goods and commodities to survive or just something to eat. Okay? It's going to get really, really bad out here. People are going to stop working soon because the money is not going to be worth anything in a minute. Okay, then they're going to come with their new MOTB solution, which is their digital currency. Okay, they're going to say, aha, we have the solution. Okay, this is our new digital currency, which we can track and trace. Okay, but before that, there's going to be a lot of woes going on throughout the earth, man. Heavy judgment is about to come. Things are going to get really, really bad, man. Okay, and Yahweh Bashem Yahushai allowed that to happen in the ancient world. Okay, and this is let me see. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 15 and verse 17. Okay, this is the prophecy that the brother Esdras was given concerning these times now. Okay, but it correlates to ancient Egypt. Okay, when Yahweh Bashem Yahushai did it in the days of old. Okay, it says Yahweh Bashem Yahushai changes not. Okay, so the plagues of old are going to be the plagues to come now. Okay, let me get right into it. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. They're going to have mass lockdowns, okay? You got a lot of sicknesses going forth or pestilences going forth, and they're going to lock it down. They're going to lock borders down because of it. For because of their pride, see that? The cities shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So if men are afraid, how do you think the women are going to feel? Okay? A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with a sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation. Behold, said Yahweh, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and Lebanon, to turn themselves one against another and repay the things that they have done to them. So what's pretty much going on is judgment, man. These people are delighting in wickedness, okay? They, more than likely, these people that are going to get slaughtered and get caught up into this, forsook the word of the Lord. When they heard the prophets, they mocked, they scorned, they laughed, okay? They ridiculed them, all right? They didn't believe. They didn't want to get right. So Yahweh Bashem Yahushai said, because you've done this, Okay, when I called, you didn't hear. You know, when I called for you, you didn't hear. So I'm gonna give you up to the slaughter. So that's what's going on. Yahweh is to be feared. Okay, he's to be greatly feared. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai ain't no joke, man. When them plagues go forth, people are gonna howl. All right. And another thing they're talking about right now is blackouts coming, and that's just gonna take things over the top. But yeah, man, we living in those days, man. We definitely living in those days of the end, and it's gonna get really, really bad out here, man. Really bad. And I just wanted to get a point or show a comparison of ancient Egypt to modern day Babylon, okay, which is America. It says, this is Revelation chapter 11:8, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom in Egypt. So this place is worse than Egypt and is worse than Sodom, okay? So this place is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. And it says, and they of the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies there 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves. Right, that's talking about the children of Israel. We were in a dead state for hundreds of years in this society, and nobody said anything. Okay, nobody, the other nations knew. Nobody told us we were the children of Israel. Why? Because they benefited off of slavery. There was a guy, Edomite, who posted something not too long ago saying how the elites made at least $24 trillion off of slavery. $24 trillion. You think it was in their interest to wake us up and tell us, hey, you guys are the true children of Israel and we have to give back what we stole? No. Okay, so this is what this is talking about. And the elect that are sealed in their forehead are those who have risen up and standing on their feet. Okay, we have our culture and our heritage back, and we're crying unto the Lord 10 times more now. Okay, seeking our Heavenly Father's face. And the rest of our people, okay, they into folly. They into hip hop and sports and gang banging and sleeping with women. And I mean, it's nothing wrong with that if it's done in a righteous way. But the majority of our people don't want to get right, okay? They're all about partying and following. They're not seeking the Lord, okay? So Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is not dealing with them. He's only going to reserve a remnant to come out of this destruction that's coming upon this earth, okay? A small number, all right? And it says, I'm going to finish the rest of this, and they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them and make merry. So they were rejoicing, man. They were making money. They were making big bank, selling us, okay, having us pick cotton. Down in South America, I believe we was picking sugar cane and all kinds of things, and they was selling and trading and just making big mansions, plantation mansions, and you know, just building the infrastructure of their countries with us. Okay, we built the White House, you know. So they was in a state of merry, man. They was in a state of joy because that this is the heathens' heaven. Okay, this is their rulership. This is their dominion. They don't want to give that up. Okay, and shall send gifts to one another, because these two prophets tormented them that dwell on the earth. Right. So in the ancient world, we tormented them. Okay, when we were in rulership. All right, we were on top. Okay, when we had the kingdom. And the house of David back in the ancient days were cold, man. We had superhuman abilities, man. David was able to leap over walls, bend steel, okay, kill lions, kill bears. He had spiritual power on him. We couldn't be touched. We couldn't be stopped. Okay, excuse me 1 second. We couldn't be stopped in the ancient world, man. All right. And it says, it shall send gifts to one another, because these two prophets tormented them that dwelt on the earth. And after 3 days and a half, okay, the spirit of life from Yahweh entered into them. Okay, what is that? That's us getting our heritage back. Okay, knowing who we are, our language, okay, our attire, okay, us getting the right wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. Okay, so life has come back into us and we standing on our feet. Okay, it's like we've been snapped out of a trance. Okay, there was a point in time when none of us knew who we were, man. We thought we were African Americans. We thought we were Hamites. Okay, we were into the holidays. Okay, we were in a trance, man. We were in a great trance. We didn't know anything. Okay, and Esau ruled over us, man. And they gave us to mockery, man. They would laugh at us while we would sleep and all kinds of things, celebrate, toast, have parties. But now we're on our feet and we're exposing their works. We're exposing the wickedness that they've done. They can't hide no more. They can't use their operations in secrecy no more. Okay, they can't have their counsels in secrecy like they used to no more. Okay, and when they do have and come forth with a plan of deception, it's being exposed. See, this is one of this man's weapons, is deception. Okay, deception and his sword, they go hand in hand with him. But our weapon is this word, okay, the word of God, which is likened unto fire, okay, which is likened unto a double-edged sword. Okay, this is our weapon and we have it now. Okay, we have on a whole armor of God now. Okay, so they can come after us if they want to. Okay, ultimately we know some of us are going to be martyrs, but that's just going to speed up their judgment. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to be vexed with them. It says, do my prophets no harm. Okay, they're going to come after us. They are. Okay, they setting the stage now, so to speak. Okay, and the men of the Lord will be demonized soon. See, this is what Esau does. Before he smites you, he demonizes you. Okay, they did it to Christ. Okay, he was demonized. Okay, and then they killed him. Okay, the brother Malcolm, demonized, then killed. Okay, this is what he does. Okay, he even does this with other nations. Libya, Gaddafi was demonized. Then they went in and killed him. Saddam Hussein, demonized. After they did business with him, went in and killed him. This is what he does. He demonizes you first. Okay, makes you look like a criminal, then comes with the sword to slay. All right, but they're gonna come, but something's gonna happen. Okay, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua said, Salakia says, fear not, thou worm Jacob, for I am with thee to uphold thee. All right, so we have to have complete faith and be soldiers of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua 100%. Okay, soldiers. All right. And it says, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. And they heard a great voice from heaven. So we're going to hear a voice. More than likely it's going to be in Hebrew. Okay, saying unto them, come up hither. Where are we going? Up to the heavens. Okay, and they ascended up to heaven in a cloud. That cloud is synonymous for chariot. Okay, another word for chariot. They went up to heaven in a chariot, and their enemies beheld them. So it's going to be a point in time where our enemies are going to behold us. Okay, I believe through the Spirit it's probably going to be via the internet. You're going to see all these brothers go up at once. Okay, into them chariots. And we're going to come back down. Okay, and we're going to be looking for the elite. We're going to be dragging them out of their $1 million bunkers that they got, because they have $1 million bunkers all over the place. Okay, and a lot of them already going down in there. Okay, and a lot of it is decked out like big cities with restaurants and you name it, swimming pools, and pictures that makes it look, or windows that make it look like they're outside. Okay, they have it mapped out. Okay, they even have their chariots that they created. Okay, they have luxury boats that go underwater. So they plan on escaping from the face of the land. Ultimately, they want to get out into the heavens and off of this planet and search for another one. But that's reserved for the elect. The elect will inhabit planets in different worlds and galaxies. Okay, that's cold, man. That's our blessing that we have coming. Okay, and these devils know it. That's why they're trying to fight tooth and nail to stop us from achieving that. Okay, stop us from coming into our blessing, into our dominion, into our rule. All right, we have a great blessing coming to us. Okay, and it's going to start with the kingdom here. Okay, It's going to start with the kingdom right here. The kingdom is coming right here first. Our heaven is coming right here too. Okay, well, we're going to have dominion over the heathen. Okay, brothers is going to have wives. Okay, concubines, you name it. Okay, and we're going to rebuild the house of David, man. And that's the time that we living in. And a lot of the heathen, man, they waiting for us to step up, man. A lot of them know in these different countries, man, they waiting for us to step up, man. Because we're the only hope at peace. Okay, yeah, the nations is going to be underneath us and they're going to serve us. But a lot of them are going to be happy to serve during that time. Okay, when we come into the fullness of our power. They're going to be happy because they're going to have somewhat level of peace and order in the earth, man. Okay, the only ones that's really going to catch it hard is Esau, Edom. All right, so that's the time we in. So it behooves us to keep spreading the gospel, keep staying in prayer, keep pushing, okay, and know that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is not going to forsake us. Okay, his word is true. Okay, if it's written in that book, it's going to happen. Okay, the plagues, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua said pestilence was going to come, it's here. Okay, he said a famine is going to come, it's here. Okay, these women are scrambling all over the place for milk for their children. Okay, it's the beginning of a famine. Okay, it's here. The plagues are nigh. Okay, and they're here. All right, so Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua said he's going to save us as well. Okay, so if it's written, it's going to happen. Believe that. All right, with all that, I hope this was edifying to someone. Brothers out there, keep pushing. If you're hearing this word, okay, don't be just a hearer. Okay, be a doer also. Okay, get out there. Okay, get you a garment. All right, and start preaching. Okay, preach the word, preach the gospel. All right, because that's what this thing is about. But I hope this was edifying once again. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, B'Shem, Yahushai, B'Shem Rakakwadash. Shalom, Ba'akim, stay strong.